Remember the days before online shopping? Remember dial-up internet? Pepperidge Farm remembers. It was a time when the internet was a luxury and shopping for sports merchandise was a hassle. You had to physically go to a store, and even then the selection was limited. And so does anyone who tried to buy a jersey back then. The frustration was real. Finding the right size, forget about it. You were lucky if you found anything that fit. Getting it shipped before the season ended, a Christmas miracle. Waiting weeks, sometimes months, was the norm. The sports merchandise market was a mess. Stores were cluttered and inventory was often outdated. Then came Fanatics, bursting onto the scene like a rookie phenom. They saw an opportunity where others saw chaos. Founded in 1995, Fanatics saw a gap in the game. They knew the market was ripe for disruption. They knew fans deserved better options, better service, and a better overall experience. They deserved a slam dunk experience, not an airball. Fanatics aimed to deliver just that. With a little hustle and a whole lot of vision, Fanatics set out to change the game. They worked tirelessly, often burning the midnight oil. Little did anyone know this scrappy startup was about to become a billion-dollar behemoth. Their growth was nothing short of meteoric. Welcome to the world of Fanatics, folks. Buckle up. The game is about to change forever. Picture this. It's 2002. Your team just won the championship. You need that victory hat, like yesterday. But finding it, good luck with that. The sports merchandise market was a free-for-all. Mom and pop shops, stadium vendors, shady online retailers. It was a jungle out there. Fanatics saw the problem. A fragmented market with inconsistent quality and availability. Fans were left fumbling for their wallets, hoping for the best. No more, said Fanatics. They brought order to the chaos. They partnered directly with leagues and teams, locking down official licensing deals. They built a massive online store, a one-stop shop for everything from jerseys to bobbleheads. Fanatics was a game changer. Let's be real, nobody wants to navigate a website that looks like it was designed by a middle schooler. Thankfully, Fanatics gets it. They've built a user experience that's as smooth as a Steph Curry jump shot. Their online store, easy to navigate, even for the most tech-challenged fan. They've got customizable products so you can rep your team your way. And that feeling when your order arrives in 2 days, pure magic. But Fanatics is about more than just selling stuff. They're about creating experiences. The Fanatics live app, it's like stepping into a 24/7 sports bar, but with less spilled beer. Think live shopping, exclusive content, and enough banter to make your head spin. Word on the street is that Fanatics is worth a boatload of cash. And when we say boatload, we mean a yacht-sized fortune. And by boatload, we're talking billions, folks. Yes, billions with a capital B. Investors are lining up to throw money at them like referees at a flag football game. Why all the hype? What makes Fanatics so irresistible to these big money players? Because Fanatics is a money-making machine, that's why. They've turned the sports merchandise business into a gold mine. They've raised over $2 billion in funding from big-time players like SoftBank and Silver Lake. Their valuation is jaw-dropping. A cool $31 billion, according to the experts. That's right, 31 billion. That's more than the GDP of some small countries. Imagine that. Clearly, the folks holding the purse strings see something special in Fanatics. They're not just throwing money around for fun. Maybe it's the massive customer base. Millions of sports fans around the world are loyal customers. Maybe it's the relentless innovation. They're always coming up with new ways to engage fans and sell more merchandise. Or maybe it's just that they really, really like jerseys. After all, who doesn't love a good sports jersey? Whatever it is, Fanatics is laughing all the way to the bank. And with numbers like these, who can blame them? Section 5, Money Talks. Revenue and projections for the win. Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? When it comes to the financial landscape, Fanatics is a name that stands out. Fanatics isn't just a feel-good story, it's a financial juggernaut. Their growth trajectory is nothing short of phenomenal. In 2024 alone, they raked in a cool $5 billion in revenue. That's a staggering figure by any measure. That's enough to buy a small island. Imagine owning your own private paradise. Or a really, really nice yacht. And the projections? They are even more impressive. Hold on to your hats because they're only going up. Analysts are buzzing with excitement. Analysts predict Fanatics will be doubling their collectibles business in the next 17 months. That's right, doubling. This kind of growth is rare and speaks volumes about their strategy. So what's the secret sauce? What makes Fanatics so successful in such a competitive market? How is Fanatics printing money faster than a central bank? It's a question many are asking. It's a combination of factors, a killer product, a loyal customer base, and a knack for being in the right place at the right time. Their ability to adapt and innovate keeps them ahead of the curve. Fanatics isn't content with just ruling the United States market. Oh no, they've got their sights set on world domination. Think Pinky and the Brain, but with less global destruction and more officially licensed merchandise. They've been on an acquisition spree, snapping up companies like a kid in a candy store. Their biggest catch, the legendary Topps Trading Card Company. That's right, Fanatics now owns the company that brought you those iconic baseball cards. And they're not stopping there. Fanatics is expanding into Europe, Asia, and beyond. They're like the sports merchandise version of the Roman Empire, but with better logistics. Okay, so Fanatics isn't perfect. They've had their share of customer service hiccups, as evidenced by those mixed reviews on Trustpilot. Sometimes the shipping is slower than a snail in a headwind. And don't even get us started on those return policies. But hey, nobody's perfect. Even Tom Brady throws an interception every now and then. And to be fair, Fanatics does have a pretty impressive selection and decent quality. Plus, they're always innovating, trying new things. As for rivals, there are a few contenders out there, but none that can match Fanatics' sheer size and scope. It's like David versus Goliath, but Goliath invested wisely in e-commerce and now has a really good lawyer. Fanatics isn't just about websites and shipping labels. They know how to throw a party. Remember that Topps Hobby Rip Night? Talk about epic. Over 50,000 fans, 100 athletes and entertainers, and enough cardboard to build a small city. From exclusive events to partnerships with everyone from athletes to artists, Fanatics is all about connecting with fans on a deeper level. They're not just selling a product, they're selling an experience. And it's working. Fanatics is becoming synonymous with sports fandom itself. They're the cool kids on the block, the ones everyone wants to hang out with. So, what does the future hold for this sports merchandise titan? Well, if the past is any indication, it's going to be big. Really big. Think stadium-sized big. Fanatics is laser-focused on innovation, always looking for new ways to enhance the fan experience. They're investing in cutting-edge technologies, exploring new product lines, and expanding into new markets faster than you can say touchdown. The goal, to become the ultimate destination for everything sports. They want to be the go-to source for merchandise, collectibles, content, and experiences. And let's be honest, at this rate, it wouldn't be wise to bet against them.